Hello class, welcome back to today's lesson. I know you must be very surprised, okay? So welcome back to Indie-based tutorials. So on the board we are given a matrix being equals to 180018. Okay, and then what do we know about matrix? A matrix is a rectangular array of numbers or the arrangement of numbers in rows and in columns. Okay, now we are having this matrix and this matrix. Remember that matrix contain elements or the members, okay? So these ones are the elements or the members. So, but since we have two different matrices together, so this is multiplication of matrix. So the two multiply to give us this. Then we are asked to find the value of x. Then there are conditions for addition, there are conditions for addition, subtraction, division, and multiplication. And that of multiplication is for us to multiply two matrices. That means that the number of rows in the first matrix must be equal to the number of columns in the second matrix. Okay? All right, so let's multiply now. Solution to the above problem is, so how many row? One, two. Then how many columns? One, two. Therefore, multiplication can be carried out. So this will be x times this times 5. Okay, plus here is minus 2 times this one, right? 1. Remember, is this against this against this. Let's say again, this against this, and this against this. Okay, next one is x again times, we are coming here, times 2 plus this again minus 2 times this 4. All right, then we come here, the second row, so this against this is minus 1 times 5 plus then y times 1. Then on here side, this is minus 1 times 2 plus y times 4. So if you watch closely, you'll see that all of these ones in the bracket, the second ones are the same, okay? Meaning that this times this times. Okay, now here, the first row is equals to, okay, let me leave it this way. So here is x times 5 is 5x, and minus 2 times 1 will give us minus 2, all right, on this side. So here, 2 times x is 2x, and minus 2 times 4 times x, and times plus is what? Is minus 8. All right? Okay. Now, minus 1 times 5 is minus 5. Y times 1 is y. Here is minus 2. Here is 4y. Okay. The whole of these are equal to this. So how do we distribute? This should be, the first here should be equal to this, while this should be equal to this. This is equals to this, and this is equals to this. In other words, for us to find the value of x, what do? We say let 5x minus 2 equals to 18. So let's find the value of s from here. So this will be 5s is equals to 18 plus 2. All right, so let's switch to this side. So 5s is equal, 18 plus 2 is 20. When we divide both sides by 5, we'll have s is equals to 4. Okay, s is equals to 4 in the first one. So let's pick this and equate it to 0 to check again. So let's say let 2x minus 8 equals to 0. So this should be 2x minus, okay, equals to 8 when we transpose. When we divide both sides by 2, we are going to have s to be equals to 4. So you can see that the value of s here is 4 and value of s here is 4. So meaning that the value of s must be 4. Okay, and that is by the way. Okay, let's check whether it is actually 4. Okay, let's put 4 here. So we are taking 4 here. So 4 times 5 is 20. So we are going to have 20 here. And minus 1 times 1, minus 2 times 1 is minus 2. So this will give us 20 minus 2 is equals to 18. Let's put x 4 here again. So 4 times 2 is 8, and minus 2 times 4 is what? Is minus 8. Okay, let's check. This is 18. 8 minus 8 is 0. So this is 18, this is 0. And what do we have here? 18 and 0. In other words, our answer x equals to 4 is true. Thank you for being there.